I had different expectations this morning, but to my surprise, when I walked into the studio, sitting there waiting on me to arrive was the Hurricane Man. He is back with us. Apparently, he had a lot of fun last week, and he just needed to get some more. Like you dip your toe in the water, right? And you realize, boy, it really feel good in this place, boy.
It's fun.
Let me come back and join Crystal for another day.
Yeah, we'll see.
Another day.
We see. I talk to my agent. Make sure
All
that
right.
the papers are good. And
All right. Awesome. We're going with the flow. Man.
Working what we got.
Woo! If you're listening via 88.5, 104.3, www.x104fm.com. Good morning to you. Those across the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the rest of the region, US, UK, Canada. Welcome to the Wake Up Call and good morning.
To
you. Everybody. Africa, Asia, outer space, everybody. You understand?
Yeah.
What a weekend it was.
For you.
For some people, it was rather quiet. Some people went to the beach. Some people went out. Some people stayed in.
Uh-huh.
Some people started preparing for school. I have been seeing a lot of notices from the secondary schools. Now that CPEA results are out completely, no questions about that. I have been seeing a lot of posts from the schools concerning what is required for registration. My God.
Meaning,
my God. I looked at grammar school. I looked at GHS. My God.
You see what's happening in the Grenadines, right? In the Grenadines, the females pay a different rate with like $180.
Why? Because they have vaginas and the men have penises.
I didn't say that. Well, listen, Crystal, I didn't say that. I was assuming.
I apologize.
No. So, listen, man, why you apologizing?
I gotta check for something in here.
Why you apologizing for the reality of life?
Okay. So what is the reason for the difference in fees?
I don't know.
For ladies and gents. The only thing that I can think of is because perhaps ladies have more need. I don't know. I didn't see the one from the Grenadines.
Yeah, so I was wondering why.
You're in a better position. I just looked at the ones at high school and grammar school.
Yeah, I was wondering why. My cap is all. Yeah, I was wondering why they have to pay like that difference in in registration.
But some people are asking. I think they're probably like 50-50. Some people are asking why the high price of registration for these secondary schools, right? What are all these fees for? PTA fee, that fee, security fee, lab fee. It's a lot of fees. Like $300, and it's split up. And that does not even include the book loan scheme, which is optional.
Yeah.
But wow, registration, you had to get a polo shirt, you had to get a games package, you had to get sports club fee and all. Mother walk.
Hey, somebody on the live could you enlighten us as to why in terms of the fees? Could somebody enlighten us to the reason why?
Sorry about that. Thank you so much.
Me Crystal had me just working hard this morning. As to why
I like to work out my guys,
I know when I went to school, in terms of you have the caution fees, and just in case you destroy the furniture, your parents will have to upfront pay for that.
Upfront?
The desk. You probably.
I don't remember that being part of my day. I swear the only thing when I went to school 2002, the only thing that had to be paid for was the registration fee, which I think was under $100, and your school tie and your game shirt.
So you paid no caution fee?
After a while, I don't remember the caution fee, but again, I wasn't the one who had this up, but I don't remember hearing about all of these different things. After a while, you started hearing about security fee because the school's security was from a private firm.
Oh, okay.
And not from like the one security officer, because that was insufficient.
Yeah.
And then we had to get our lunch pass because after a while, we had a problem with students being in town just gallivanting and wasting time. So the school cracked down on that.
By giving you
you passes.
Okay.
Passes to go to lunch and then go.
I left the compound. We went to Miss Ferdy and got a little Barbie and some.
But Miss Ferdy is right out. Miss Ferdy is right down the road. It's down the road.
But that is off compound. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have a
500
pass for
years
that.
ago.
500
500 years ago. But I believe it's still in place at GHS. But my God, them fees. Concerning the PTA fee, so you have to pay $50 at grammar school, right? Up front, right? The PTA fee is just in case the school needs something,
Yeah.
right? That the government does not pay for,
Okay.
right? So I don't know if it's like a school trip, one of them fancy school trips, or something like that. But y'all carries
That's
funds.
kind of weird. Like,
But-
I mean, like an extra teacher. You pay everybody with $50 because
I don't know. It's like a one-time fee as well. But
Yeah.
these prices are the cost of education is
exorbitant.
is really high, and
Yeah.
I am just wondering, right? And I know a lot of other people are wondering as well. Anyways, before I get to that, you can hit us up on WhatsApp 4301043. All right, if you want to call us, we're taking the calls real early 4571043. You can also hit us up on Facebook at Extreme 104 SVG, YouTube, Twitch as well. All right, same handle. So for parents
Yeah.
who may not be able, who are not in that good financial situation, right?
Like most
so
of
they
us.
come from a family of not so good economic standard,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or position. So they can't afford a lot of the things. How does that put that parent or that child? If the parents cannot afford that $300 up front or $350 because you might also want to go on the book loan scheme.
Yeah.
If you can't afford that, then what happens? Like, does it really cater, or is it now catering the certain schools are now catering for persons within a certain bracket
Financially.
financially?
Yeah, but it's just like when I went to a particular school, is that you could probably go to school and then when it's time for your results, it just mean that you just will get your results.
Yeah,
you know what I
but
mean?
but education at the end of the day, right?
It's free. Should be free.
Should be free.
But I don't
right?
think they're gonna debar you. Crystal.
Should be free.
That's
I think
that's draconian.
anything additional should be optional,
Yeah,
right?
but who's gonna bear the cost?
Then you put it in a way that it's optional and not mandatory. That $300 has to be paid up front.
I don't think. I think that's subtle bidding. It's subtle mandatory.
I mean, but you have to in essence get approval from the ministry before. So I don't think that it's a case where it's unlawful or anything.
Yeah.
But
I don't think they're gonna take the child and throw the child out of the classroom. I don't see that happening. I think it's probably it's just a gentle nudge towards paying a little fee that may be for the school upkeep.
It's rough. It's rough out here.
It
It's
is
rough out here.
That is more than 2 textbooks right there. $180 and the difference in the grenadines, I find that strange. I would love to see a universal application in terms of the fees, and not one set of school have a different set of fees than the next. You know what I mean? In that way, because of that variability, it creates hardship. Because some people just won't be able to afford certain things, as you said, and we're in an economic crunch right now.
Oh yes. So let me just throw it out
Yeah,
before
go
we switch
ahead,
things
go
up,
ahead,
right?
go ahead.
$300 for registration package. This is coming from grammar school. Registration fee $50. Lab fee $50, which is science and IT. What is that for?
The lab.
All right.
To use the lab.
Games uniform $55. Polo shirt $50. PTA fee $50. Student information management system $45. What is the student information management system? $45.
I guess that is.
I
probably-
have to pay for you to maintain my child's information. Madness.
No.
Anyways,
Well,
before madness.
Crystal, hold on.
And $50 to book loan scheme
Chrissy,
optional. Madness.
you have to pay for the whole IT setup and the dissemination of information. Maybe you're gonna get some a thumb drive. Or maybe
So
you're gonna get
these
some
these
electronic
optional
communication.
these additional fees that you do not see at other schools, right? This is the school's initiative and
Yeah.
not the Ministry of Education's initiative.
Yes,
You see
I
why
think
it does
so.
get vexed sometimes, because all them fancy things should be accessible to each and every student across the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And if it's a case where the schools So some schools will take the initiative to do certain things and improve the quality of education at their school. It's really unfortunate that somebody who might have made a couple mistakes on their CPEA exams, who may be just as intelligent as persons who get into these elite schools, or the schools that have all these fancy things and do not have access to this quality of education. Full stop.
So, Crystal, you were going back to the point that I was saying, it's elitism and classism perpetuated through the school system.
Across the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it should be the same top quality level of education.
Exactly.
Even if you come first for girls, first for boys, 100th for girls or boys, 500th for girls or boys, you should have the same. You should
level.
have access.
True.
Because there are some students who may not learn. Everybody learns differently. You understand? Some students may excel after CPEA.
That's true.
Some students may open up and realize their potential or set certain goals after CPEA. Or settle down after CPEA.
That's true.
There might be some personal social issues that they were dealing with during CPEA that might have hindered their performance.
That is fact. Chris.
Anyways, yes.
You're firing this morning. That's how it is. You had a good weekend.
Yeah, I had a wonderful weekend.
Nice.
A wonderful weekend.
Lovely.
All right. So some things that might get you, I don't know, if it's irritated, agitated, or scared or whatever. Our COVID-19 cases in SVG are going up exponentially. We mentioned that last week. Yeah. Going up exponentially. We're now at 152 active cases. When I last checked, Motherwalk.
Wait. I wasn't here a few days. I just left. It was like 60. How did we get to 150? What happened there, Crystal?
I don't know. I am trying to figure out what happened.
So our numbers are 151, 52, 50?
152 active cases.
Jeez. That's
well, from the last report, I don't know if between I sleep or I check my mail something else happened.
Yeah.
But the number of cases are going up exponentially.
Yeah.
All right. We even have 3 different strains of COVID-19 in SVG.
Being?
3. Uno, dos, tres, under, trois, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Different strains of COVID-19 in SVG.
Okay.
We have Gamma.
Yeah.
We have Mu. And we have Delta. 3 different strains.
Right.
The last report coming from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment said to us 41 new cases. Before that, it was 30. Before that, it was 25.
Right. We were going up a little bit. And then it just took off from there.
Jeez, bread.
Which means that...
I'm going to ask a stupid question.
Go ahead.
Right?
No.
Who's to take the responsibility for this?
The government. The government. No, I'm saying seriously.
People like to automatically call the government, right?
Okay,
but there are. Remember, they told us in the get-go that COVID-19 is everyone's responsibility, right? Everybody's responsibility.
Don't do that, Crystal.
I will do that. Everybody's responsibility. Don't worry. We come in with your responses on the WhatsApp. Hold on, we come in. Everybody's responsibility is COVID-19. The average man on the ground, he's responsible.
Yeah.
The hotelier, he's responsible. The nurses and doctors, they're responsible, right? The persons who have the restaurants, bars, all these little entertainment sponsors are suffering and want to get a little $1-2 in their accounts and their pockets so that they could feed themselves and their families, they're also responsible. The van drivers, they're responsible.
What?
The supermarket owners, they're responsible, right? The business owners, they're responsible. Who else we going on? Am I forgetting anybody? The police. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, they're also responsible.
What?
And finally, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment, they are also responsible.
Crystal, I told you.
How did we get here and where are we going?
I thought you were going to say the PSU and the NDP after that because you just put in the blame to everybody that exists within the bubble. Now,
why not?
Here's my thing.
Why not? Hold on.
How did those trains get here?
Hold on. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, what's up?
Yes. Hello?
Hi, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, why that you think that the government in school talk about education would put charge upon children because they have certain different things like labs and all different the rest of schools.
No, these are set
You-
by
you
the
think that
schools, you know.
If the government know
Mhm.
that people can't pay, high school know that people can't pay, think they put them charges there. Why we don't get on like if even to a starvation country and we have no money and people can't afford this and people can't afford that. You
So-
see kind
so
of
the-
thing
so-
people
so-
you see the kind of shopping and all kind of things people were doing films and cars and all kind of things people are buying.
Let me ask
They
you a
can't afford
question.
them things.
Let me
So don't
ask.
think that the
Excuse
same
me,
level like we're
sir.
talking.
Excuse me, sir. Let me ask you a question. Can everybody in St. Vincent and the Grenadines afford to purchase everything? Can everybody afford to buy a car? Just because you see a car boat coming, and
because
let me hold on. Let me finish my statement and my question. Just because you see a car boat coming and 10 and
Hello?
20, just because
Yeah,
a car
hello.
boat.
Because a man can't afford to buy a car, he can't afford to pay a $300 or $200 to his
Do you
school.
think it's the
No,
same
but
person
but
making that purchase?
It might be the same important for us, but at the same time, you can't be pulling down the country like that and say.
How is that pulling down the country?
You know, people that have money in the pocket and beg you.
Okay. Chrissy?
Alright.
You know,
Chrissy?
people that don't get pay and beg you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You
I
see
know.
standard of Vincent life now.
Okay.
Okay.
Vincent could afford all little things.
Okay.
And that is, so it ain't just be right to be hearing this kind of thing from the air. Oh, who can afford it?
Okay.
Who can
It's
afford
not right
that?
to hear the reality
This
and the
been going on
truth.
for a long time and people afford it.
Okay.
So you're saying that they had the money to pay? You're saying that Vincent should have the
All
money?
the people have money to pay opportunity. All Anglo people have money to pay.
Everybody has money to pay for everything that they need. Thank you so much. All right, let me go off on that
Chrissy,
for a
I
bit.
understand what he's saying, right? People,
No, I don't understand what he's saying.
People have money and they're refusing to. They're crying like, oh, like things are hard and things are not hard because they could buy a car, they could put in the latest hairstyle, they have
So
the
you
latest
realize how
phone,
crazy that
they have-
sounds?
No, I'm giving you. Listen,
Okay, so I'm responding to that. Do you realize how crazy that sounds?
how many
In
of that sounds
in
crazy?
every country, you have people who can afford
Mm-hmm.
to purchase a car, and you have people who cannot afford to purchase a car.
Uh-huh.
So just because in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the car boat docks,
Uh-huh.
and 10 and 20 vehicles stop off,
Mm-hmm.
that it means that all is well and good for each and every
Yeah,
single Vincentian.
Listen, what he's saying. The people
Okay.
whose children go to girls' high school can afford to buy a car.
Every
And yes,
single student?
They could pay that additional
Every single
30.
student?
I've showed
Well,
up
I'm
this
ask.
week.
Hello, sorry about that.
I have showed
Let
up
me
this
see if I can
week
get this
to
person
be
in.
the
Hello,
co-
good morning.
Hello, morning, good day.
Hi.
That last caller, this guy really living in St. Vincent now overseas.
No, he lives in a
I
bubble.
don't want to know when last lady went to the supermarket.
I don't know.
And to compound that, since that 1% went down in the custom, everything raised up, so I don't understand the nonsense this guy talking. When they talking this nonsense, just cut them off.
No.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
You know
It's
what
a
we say?
democratic country. I'm allow you to speak, even though you
Yeah,
sound
you-
smart
yes,
as ceiling.
yes,
I'm allow you to
yes.
speak.
Thank
But he
you.
is telling me I shouldn't share certain things on the air, but you can call and share whatever you want. Come on, man, not
No,
today.
Crystal, but I'm being a facilitator. I understand where he's coming from, all right?
Okay.
He's saying that there are people who have the means to do it, right? And you have extra, like, in terms of the variation in terms of those fees,
Mm-hmm.
you find the rural areas might not have that exorbitant fees as other areas. And
Mm-hmm.
those children who go to those schools, their parents could pay for that because they could buy a car. It might sound stupid, right? It might sound stupid
Okay,
to you, but
so let
but
me
that
let
is
me
his
try to
reasoning.
pull out what he was trying to say, right? Or let me try to pull out what would only make sense.
Yeah.
That there are some individuals who do not know how to prioritize.
Right.
Right? So you would be able, or you would go and buy certain things that you do not need.
Right. You know about that? Crystal is
right?
sorting out the thing. So you go and you buy things that you
You don't
need.
need.
Right. Your
And
children
you put your
education-
child's education last.
yeah.
Right? Okay, so there are some people who do that. All right? That's the only thing that'll make sense. But in terms of the entire Vincentian population, what subset of Vincentians would do that? So in terms of the whole pool, there are people who cannot afford certain things and who
Yeah.
have to go around and beg,
Uh-huh.
right? Or you might have to sell something extra to afford that. There are
Yeah.
people who don't make the right sacrifices, who waste their money, and
Yeah.
there are people who can.
Yeah.
So why can't we speak about those three people? So if I choose to focus on the people who cannot afford, it doesn't mean that the other two subsets don't exist,
Yeah.
right? But some people just like to say exactly what that caller said.
Yeah.
Forget about the people who cannot afford because the people who can afford exist.
Yeah.
The people who cannot afford don't exist and they do not matter.
So let's apply it to everybody. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Christy, we won Gamma.
WhatsApp. Yeah.
We won Gamma. All
Yeah,
correct.
we want Gamma, but we just like touching and going for the first part of the morning. All right. When we come back, we give you your X news before we head on to the top of the hour. All right. Let's say good morning to some people on the WhatsApp.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Let's get some fire away with the WhatsApp.
All right. Good morning, Extreme family. I just want to wish my daughter Anya Williams of Richland Park happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, darling, coming from the entire family. Cleo is on the inside. Good morning, wake up team. Thank God for life. Have a productive week. But the greetings are going out to Miss Kitty over there in TCI, Texas and Cake of Silence.
Today's her birthday.
Celebrating her birthday today, coming from Cleo. Miss Kitty says, happy Monday. Wishing you guys an awesome day. This is Miss Kitty now. All right. I'm thankful because another year has been added to my life. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday, Miss Kitty.
Yeah.
All right.
Good one.
Jerry says,
What does Jerry say?
St. Martin now on the line up. Yeah, it says, with all that for, you have to pay for a report after you don't put in to make sure your son and daughter pass. And here what, $5 for homework book? Where that come from?
Yeah.
These people coming up with all sorts of things just to make money from poor people.
Oh, wow, $5
St.
for
Martin's,
homework.
right?
I went to St. Martin.
Registration fee $330.
What?
Non-refundable processing fee $100.
What?
Extracurricular program fee $78. 2 dozen exercise books $42. St. Martin Secondary School technology fee $40.
Yeah.
Games t-shirt $30.
Yeah.
Reports $25.
No, I think it's branded, Crystal. It's all branded.
SMSS handbook $10. Homework book $5.
Yeah, because I think I understand what they're for. They're all branded. You're gonna get this branded product.
Do they have to be
book is gonna be
branded?
branded. Your report book is gonna be branded. Your
School has slowly become a business.
It's a business.
It's slowly become a business.
Yeah.
Branding this.
And
Just-
and the poor man is being left behind, Chrissy. The man who makes.
let me get an ordinary exercise book for 25 cents or 50 cents or $1 or something.
No, but
take
they're
out
not
the
gonna
25
accept
cents.
that.
and
You know,
make
the
it happen.
teacher's gonna cheer up the class with that book. You can't come with that.
I can't
That
afford
is
it.
not the school rule. Bring the school book. Where is the school book? This is not like long ago. All right.
Morning, guys. Yes, Hurricane Man, I like your question. How are the variants? How the variants got into SVG? Close
Yeah.
the borders to those countries in the red bubble.
Okay.
All right, another comment. I don't agree, Hurricane Man, because I have students at GHS who are struggling to keep their daughter in school. I assist them at times, and the daughter now gone to fifth form. All right. Denville says, good morning. I want to wish my extreme family. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Also praying God's guidance on my 2 boys heading back to in-person learning this morning. Why you guys doesn't entertain some of these calls with their foolish analogy?
No,
I agree with
because-
Crystal. Not everyone would be able to afford it, point blank, because everyone's position will not be the same. Better yet, let the caller pay for all those who can't afford it. How about that? I bet his position on the issue will change. All right.
I hear you, Denville. I hear you.
All right.
hear you.
Let me squeeze in 3 more minutes, all right?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so look, Thomas on the zone.
Let me hear Thomas.
Registration fee $50. Purchase fee PE uniform $80. Tie $45. Book loan scheme $50. Total $225.
But that sounds reasonable. You're getting free books in that. I don't think
You're
the other-
getting everything that you need
Yeah, in that.
in that.
Big up Thomas Sanders. I gotta
Thomas
talk to my
Sanders.
alma mater, St.
The
Martin. I'm
extra
disappointed.
PTA fees and listen, anyways,
What a PTA fee? It's like when your parents
if
go
the
to the
school
meeting,
no
you
no
get
no no
snacks
no
and all
no
that.
no no that's not what it is.
And
if the school needs something
For the
instead of having to sit down and wait and like beg the ministry or something like that, then they have that money at their disposal.
So wait,
For
wait,
maybe they need to build a ramp for a student,
Right.
Instead of waiting and like soliciting money,
Like
perhaps they
barbecue.
just or fundraising. They just we got PDA fund. Let's go into that and build the ramp.
I thought
maybe
it was
it's
like-
I think it's something like that from what I've read from comments. All right. So let's take a break with the comments and your messages. All right, and we'll come right back. Let's take in some music right here on the X as we head on up to the top. Maybe 5-2. We'll get your X news and your local weather report. And when we come back, COVID-19, 3 strains. The number of active cases are going up exponentially. What is happening? Can we point fingers at anybody?
Yes.
Who's to blame? Can we blame anybody for what is unfolding right before our eyes in SVG?